Mercer on Mission Greece was the experience of a lifetime. The main purpose of our trip was to help the organization known as Romani Hope, and in turn, help the Roma people. Greece is a beautiful country, and we went to a lot of places with gorgeous scenery. From the outside looking in, people may wonder why we need to go on a mission trip to a place like Greece. I think that the sheer number of beautiful places in Greece further highlights the stark difference between the rest of the country and the Roma communities in Greece. The main reason for the poor condition of the Roma people is widespread discrimination. This discrimination has caused tension between the Roma and governmental officers such as policemen. Sonia, the leader of Romani Hope, has tried to advocate for the Roma to police and the government. Because of a recent incident with a protest, the Roma community at Examilia distrusts Sonia, and this has prevented us from working in Examilia. Luckily, we were still able to help Romani Hope and the Roma community of Zevgolatio. There were two main projects that we worked on while we were in Greece. The first project was a website for Romani Hope. Given that building a website is quite a large undertaking, even with using a templated design website like Ucraft, we were not able to complete the entire website before the conclusion of the trip to Greece. That being said, we did make quite a bit of progress on the website while we were there. Even with the fact that only 1 to 2 people could work on the website at a time, we completed around 2/3 to 3/4 of the English-speaking part of the website. While Mercer students did design the website, we tried our best to follow good development practices by getting as much content and media as possible from Sonia and Romani Hope. This website will be very beneficial for the continued development of Romani Hope. Currently, Sonia is running most of the organization by herself, and a possible increase in donations following the completion of the website could allow for more people to work full-time for the organization. Being able to delegate responsibilities would allow Romani Hope to do more work with the Roma communities. Now, the second major project that we worked on in Greece was the health clinics. In terms of development practices, I think that the health clinics are a little bit in a gray area. The goal in good development is to help people help themselves as much as possible so that the improvements that are brought about can sustain after you are no longer there. The health clinics were necessary because many of the Roma people cannot get to a doctor, and even if they could, the inherent systematic discrimination in Greece prevents them from getting proper care. From what I understand, doctors in Greece don't necessarily give Roma people bad health care. They just don't give them the whole truth because they assume that the Roma are too uneducated to understand. With the health clinics, we were able to give the Roma people a doctor's checkup and tell them if they are healthy or not, and they most likely have not seen a doctor in years. This is crazy, and they were so excited whenever we told them that they were good, whenever we told them that they were healthy. We would just say kala, or palikala, which means good or very good in Greek. In about 6 to 7 cases per day, where the patients were particularly worse off, we would use the Mercer Medicine telehealth kit. The telehealth kit is a new piece of medical tech that allows doctors to use various instruments that wirelessly transmit data to Mercer Medicine doctors in Macon. We could use a stethoscope in Greece, and a doctor in Macon would be able to hear the person's heartbeat. That is amazing. These health clinics were very successful, and even if numbers were dwindling by the last day, we still helped a lot of people. Now, obviously, we are not miracle workers. We can't perform surgeries or complex procedures on people, so if people needed care beyond our reach, then we would coordinate for them to be taken to the doctor, either by Sonia or someone else. We provided them with knowledge so that they could go to the doctor with an informed perspective on their ailment. This is good development. We provided them with help so that they could help themselves on their own in a sustainable way. The only gray area comes from the fact that not everyone can be taken to the doctor all the time. Sonia can provide for the select number of people that have more troublesome issues, but not everyone. The health clinic itself is what is unsustainable. But hopefully, with continual checking in from Sonia, we will have helped in a positive way in the long run. Lots of people now know that they're healthy when previously they hadn't been to the doctor in years. So our help has to have made an impact that lasts. Overall, the Mercer on Mission trip to Greece was a massive success, but we did face some challenges along the way. These challenges include a lack of computers. We only had 3, mine, Katie's, and Dr. Nash. And we didn't really have great internet access always. We had to deal with that. We went to some random coffee shops, and luckily Nikos' place had good access. And we constantly struggled with cultural differences. Our American way is very much, we're on a schedule, we're busy, we have to be on time. Whereas the Greek way is very relaxed, and they don't necessarily need to be everywhere, which sometimes can come across as people not having a get up and go attitude or anything like that, but they still very much want to do their jobs and very much want to help. It's just different than what we expected, and dealing with that can sometimes cause issues. In Greece, 10 a.m. really meant 11:30, especially to Sonia. But regardless of all that, I think we were able to meaningfully impact the Roma community of Zevgolatio in Greece. We had a fantastic trip, and it was a great time. We helped a lot of people. Thank you.
She's like half giraffe, half Dotson.
Yeah, from her front shoulders, shoulder joints to her head. I mean, that's a long, long way.
Yeah.
Guys, I wouldn't have
We
noticed
probably all
that.
know
You were
that.
like,
Oh,
Dillo.
Did you just call her YOLO?
We all know she's a boy, but we keep calling her her.
Yeah. Nay.
Look at Jayla's.
I heard her the other day, like whenever she ran up to us, she pointed at Eric and went, "Oh, Corey."
She did what?
She pointed at you and